Black Frieza. Frieza, always regarded as the greatest and greatest villain of all. Frieza, after being revived, began to have different thoughts of what he would have to do and the decisions he would have to make in the midst of everything that was happening. Moments ago, before Yujiro the Annihilator arrived on Earth, Yujiro spoke by telepathy with the High Priestess Zakai, who said, "It looks like everyone's plan to capture Son Goku could go down the drain. Haha, I said that if Panzerot and Zaki joined forces, no one would ever be able to defeat them. But they always prefer to fight that individual way. Apart from the fact that they are very hard-headed, they didn't want to take their armies to the enemy camp. I believe that only they could solve this. Other than that, this trick of wanting to consider the enemy that he is weak makes the two lower their guards too much. Can you understand that? I mean, I think you are the only one who can solve this situation. You are most sensible now, haha." "What do you think, Yujiro? Haha. Or will you want to go back and stand next to the great priest?" At that moment, Yujiro appears and starts smiling, saying, "Haha, Mother of Angels, that's not quite how things work. I guess I couldn't cheat on her. My way of thinking goes against the law and the freedom of many, and your majesty knows this very well. But there is a warrior who is known as the cunning and tyrant of Universe 7, who, in pursuit of power, always accepts doing anything. He just had to keep an eye on his attitudes, that everything will be resolved. This mortal caught my attention. I'm sure that if we offer something in return, he can collaborate with us and still be of great help. His race is quite intriguing, and I think some beings of that same race are on his side, isn't it?" Zakai starts laughing and says, "Haha, are you referring to the cold demons?" Yujiro laughs at Zakai and says, "Haha, exactly." In past moments, when Frieza had managed to escape the planet of the Destruction Cats after Goku and Broly caused a major catastrophe there in rescuing Shirei, Frieza escaped and returned to his ship and began to wander in space with his army thinking what would be his next attitude, since Frieza wanted to become an emperor of the entire universe. At that moment, in the blink of an eye, Yujiro appears directly on Frieza's ship. Frieza says,
"Well, you don't have a face that belongs to the breed of cats of destruction. The face of yours looks like a Saiyan, but I feel a totally different energy in you. Who are you and what do you want with me?"
At that moment, Yujiro starts to laugh insanely and talks. "I just have an invitation to make to you, Frieza. I belong to Universe 13. You definitely want to become something much bigger than a god of destruction. I can tell by your ambition, and I know exactly what you must do to achieve that goal. How about we come to an agreement?" Frieza starts to smile and says,
"This is interesting. I don't know you, but I already like you."
The two sadistic gazers begin to stare at each other in space. Alright partner, why don't you whack that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos and stay inside our entire universe of Z Warriors. Let's get back to it. Back to present times. Black Frieza attacks Vegeta from behind in the Celestial War. Beerus enraged and speaks, "You don't take care of it, do you, Frieza? How dare you attack a war ally in front of the destruction of this universe?" Vegeta says, "Is this wretch still alive? He disappears for all this time, and when he appears, he's next to the enemy. I will not forgive you." Vegeta received a serious blow. Beerus says, "Well, calm down, Vegeta. Try to recover at least a little energy. We will look for some seed of the gods." At that moment, Gohan and Broly are watching. Gohan says, "Damn it, I still haven't managed to recover all my energy, and Frieza is using this new transformation, becoming Black Frieza. Damn it, what is he going to do? We need to pay close attention." Yujiro smiling speaks, "Have you seen only Goku? I said that the turnaround time in the battle would now begin." Goku launches a Kamehameha in front of Yujiro. Yujiro dodges with great ease and starts laughing. "Haha, what is this? Did you think that you would be able to defeat me? Are you going crazy?" Yujiro starts laughing maniacally. At that moment, Yujiro was startled to see that Goku was no longer in front of him. Goku had transported straight in front of Frieza. Yujiro speaks. So does that mean what it is? You want to fight Frieza himself? Haha, but it won't. I'm coming to you, Goku. Yujiro advances towards Goku, but at that moment, Beerus enters the front. Beerus, smiling, says, "For you to get to Goku, you'll have to go through me first. I have questions for you." Yujiro starts laughing and says, "Haha, let's see if he's not the big wrecker who has matters to deal with me. I feel honored." When I was little, I already heard about the legends of Beerus, the cat of destruction, that wiped out his entire race. Beerus starts throwing punches at Yujiro. At that moment, Goku faces Black Frieza and says, "No matter what happens, you don't change, Frieza. No matter what we do, you always come up with these attitudes. I will resolve this situation with you here and now." Frieza starts laughing, activating his black form, while Goku was already using his Omni King transformation. Black Frieza says,
"He knows, just a little. Sometimes we need to choose the best paths that mean for us to achieve our goals. Then you will be able to really understand why things have to happen. Do you understand, Son Goku? Your power level can get higher and higher, and you know that I would not accept that you were the greatest power reference in Universe 7. I think this universe no longer belongs to me. In this universe, it no longer means anything to me. Right now, I'm going to show you everything I'm capable of, and everything that must happen in the course of these battles."
Black Frieza launches a large blast of energy directly at Goku. Goku dodges and begins to attack Frieza with great mastery. Omni Goku says, "No matter what level of power Frieza has, what you did was unacceptable. I'm already tired of always passing a cloth under the atrocities you carried out. Receive now my strongest power." Goku recreates a large spirit bomb right on his arm and tries to land a punch directly at Frieza. Frieza is thrown away and says,
"How did you manage to get so strong? What kind of power is this? I cannot understand."
At that moment, a huge explosion had occurred. Several blows had been thrown. Frieza tries to counter Goku Omni by throwing several blows at Goku. Goku starts to dodge and lands several attacks on Black Frieza. Frieza begins to receive a total disadvantage. Black Frieza says,
"Why is it always like this? Why are you always one step ahead? I cannot understand. I had already overcome it with the power of my black form. Am I going to have to reveal another secret here now?"
Goku was about to attack Frieza again and launch the final attack. At that moment, back to Beerus's fight against Yujiro. Yujiro watches everyone and speaks. "Good. I think you better pay close attention. The things that can happen here are going to be pretty puzzling. You have questions for me, Beerus? I confess that this is somewhat interesting, but still, we have some issues to be resolved, and you will need to understand what will really happen in the course of all this. You will understand that powers that are the highest are those that the strongest have already decided who will be the most powerful and who will be victorious in the midst of this. Can you see that? This fight will get more and more interesting. The presence of the one who was the strongest is waiting for you." Beerus watches and speaks. "Who are you talking about?" At that moment, Yujiro says, "Haha, it seems you forget all your family, Beerus. You shouldn't think like that. You shouldn't forget those who are the strongest, and especially what they could do." Frieza was kneeling in front of Goku as he practically cried, and Goku lunged in front of him. Frieza says,
"Does that mean it's going to be like this? For the 1000th time, you will kill me mercilessly. I should expect that from you."
Serious Goku speaks. "Ah, you will never be forgiven, Frieza." Frieza smiles slightly. Vegeta, with his breathless voice, speaks. "Kakarot, you idiot! Frieza would never give up in a battle. As always, you will let your guard down. You didn't realize what happened last time." At that moment, Goku says, "It won't be the same as before. Frieza has no more strength to fight." At that moment, Beerus observes and speaks. "Then that's it. Yujiro, you damn. Goku, get out of there immediately. In a few moments, an arm pierces Omni Goku's chest from the back. Goku speaks. What was that? Impossible. Who are you? At that instant, a voice arises and speaks too. Beerus, how long has it been, my dear brother? Looks like you discovered me too late. I finally found you. To be continued. Who is this brother of Beerus? What's going on in the middle of all this? Alright partner, what do you believe and what do you imagine of all this? Regardless of what it is, it's more than important that you share your thoughts in the comments below so we can get into that crazy debate. Whack that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. That's all there is to it, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.